Okay, welcome back to Gary's Coin channel and our, well, not famous, but frequent bankroll hunt for Lincoln pennies. And it's what we like to do. These three are from a new lot. Uh, have been finding some interesting coins in here. In this lot, a couple of nice wheat pennies and what have you. But we're going to do a three-roll hunt and get you right through it. In the transcript, I'm going to try something new. I'm going to so you can search the transcript. If I find a good coin, I'll say coin found. Okay, so you can search the transcript. Let's see if that works. We'll say coin found. All right, let's get right to it. I love it when they're so loosely packed, they just open themselves. It's amazing. Excuse me. Uh, let's do our visual preview, as always. Anything jumps out, yeah. Peace dollars or barber $half or, all the above. Gold eagles. I think these are going to be all pennies. Alright, let's just now do quick. Alright. Enough of that. Okay. Again, this is a three-roll hunt, and we're going to put anything interesting up here in the top left corner here. And I'll also say coin found, so it could timestamp the coin. It may already not work because I've said coin found a few times now. We'll see. Alright. Let's go ahead and get to microscope view. Make sure she's looking good. Centered, 95. Get over here. There we go. And we're in focus. Looking good. Double check. Alright. We're looking real good, and let's begin the hunt. Start off with a 95 Philly. And we're basically looking for oddities and stamping issues, known varieties, common varieties. I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, I think I should. I should really dig into like the 88 with the initials that are funky and this and that. Anything of a high mint state value, we typically look at a little bit better. But here we have a 69 Denver floater. I'd say it's about a 10 to 20% floater. It's off the copper. Oh, bug. Mosquito. 75. A little off center. Nothing there. Oh, it's a mess. Get it out. 77. Copper. 93. Denver. Yeah, the common varieties like the close AM and all that, the wide AM varieties, we're going to keep a sharp eye out for them. They can be confusing at times, but basically the 92 is the one you want to remember. Typically it should be a wide AM. 92, if it's a close AM, that's the payday coin. All right, 92D, Denver, or 92. 92, I believe, is more rare. So everything else after that, 93 up, I check them all. I check them to 01, 02. I look at the AM on all the coins. That those vintages, just to see to verify that it is a close AM, or in the case what we're looking for is a wide AM. So anything 93 or over, even this 04, looks, I mean, it's probably never going to show up, but here's one that does. It's 2000. You look at the AM, they're touching, so that's not the coin we want. 79 Denver. That's the easiest way to remember it. If you get confused, wide and close, it just becomes confusing. 23. And we did pull a couple of extra V's out of this lot as well. So we're expecting that. We're expecting 2023 extra V's. And you will see it if it happens live. We'll record it, but live in the video. 03. This isn't a typical wide AM, but you always look, always check. You never know. It's a good habit to get into. It's an easy one to recognize. 22. 1995. There was an issue with the ear on these. I don't know if it's a 95, but there was a doubling, and unless it really pops out as a definite issue, I'll pull it aside. See anything here? If you see something, hit me below and say, "Hey, you missed a double ear," or what have you. I mean, the point is, it's got to be in really good shape, to grade above a MS60 at that point. I mean, you could probably get away with trying to sell something, staining, but by the time you get it graded, like this coin, if this turns out to have issues with it, or a variety, you're better off just, put it on eBay. Hopefully you'll get 10 cents for it. Even some of the nicer coins, they don't even sell. You unfortunately have to get it graded. That's the facts where we live now. Unless you have something that is so obvious that it's doesn't matter really what grade it is. You put it up and hope for the best. You could set a reserve price and all that. I'm going to have to change this because it's getting sticky. I think from the coins. Just pause for a second. Yeah, it's just a matter of putting a new piece of duct tape over it. Nice and new. The heck is that? That's my cat. I don't have hair. Alright. Let's see. 21. I'm going to get back to microscope. That's better. 88. Cause an issue with the 88 with a flared G and all that. You know, if you're more tuned into that's fine. I've never, it's not picking straws. I mean, maybe to a point of having all uncirculated 88s, and you go through them and you check for that initial issue, flared G or whatever they want to call it. Yeah, that's different. But here, circulated coins, even if it has a sought after variety, you're not going to get much because of the condition of these coins. So we're looking for major errors, unknown errors, or flaws, or what have you. That's just the case with searching bank rolls. I mean, you're not going to get pristine stuff. You may get uncirculated, which I have gotten. In the uncirculated rolls that you get from the bank, basically it's coins that were minted and batch minted and sent to these rolling companies, and technically they're uncirculated. They just went right from the mint to the place they make the rolls for the banks, and you can come up with a whole box of say 25s, which I have, and those are all uncirculated, mint condition. So if there was an error of that year, that vintage, by all means, check those. But in these circulated lots, you're really not going to find. I mean, you might get lucky, get something, but anything that really shows up well, a high mint state value, basically no nicks, no cuts, no dimples, bruises, scuffs, nothing. They're hard pressed to find in these. You do find them, but hard pressed. And then for it to have a mint error or a variety, then you're really looking at steep odds, but you never know. 07. That's my take on it. You look for the comments. If the 83 copper, yeah, you want to put that aside and weigh it. Scale has to calibrate. What scale? There we go. It's zinc. But things like that, doesn't matter what really the condition is. I mean, sometimes I think you find an 83 copper that's got bug juice on it, you're good to go, or whatever. We're looking for cards and cracks and varieties, known varieties. 2000, looking for a YDM. That's not. 84. It's got a big old block of tar. If this turns out to be something with it, I don't know. They got doubling in the post. I mean, I don't know. It drives me nuts. Like, enough to look at. 79. 95 has a double in the reverse, but only in the collars. It's like E pluribus unum has a little shadow machine doubling, and that stuff drives me crazy. It's not splitting hairs over that. And then again, you put it up, to sell it. You're really not going to get anything for it unless you grade it, and that's going to cost you $75. So the grading service is almost. I understand it. They have to get paid, but it's a little steep. They should do like a real budget grading. So this is going to be in between a 60 and 65, something like that. I don't give it an exact number. At least a verified coin. That's what I'm getting at. You know, PSC&G and NG, NGS, NGC, I'm sorry. They just charge too much. For coins that are worth, say, could be worth $50, you're giving money away. No point in it. Unless you're keeping it. Then you're like, it's like this 24, right? 24. It's horrible shape. It's spotted all up. It's got the finger error up here above the shield. You'll see it when I turn the coin. See, that's from a feeder finger. This coin, and they're not. I'd say they're rare, but they're not like common, and they're worthless. Basically worthless. But it technically is a mint error. 23. It says something with the 1980. There's an issue 80. Oh yeah, that was stamped on silver dime. Yeah, I think we'd be able to spot that one. Things like that, easy to spot. 64 was also stamped on a dime. But it happened. Any coin stamped on a dime, you'll be able to tell. It'd be nice to find. 6, 4. Pause for 1 second. Okay, we're back. Got microscope view. 2020. 17. 06. 83. At the scale. 26. 74. 2. 2. I got a piece of dirt on there. There you go. 16. 05. 1990. 17. 21. It looks like it has an extended earlobe. I mean, I don't know. All kinds of pock marks on it. 88. 84. 83. On the scale, that's a 2.5. 21. 21. 1 bother. crack on Libya. It's a scratch. 68 Denver. I'll put you in copper. 23. $16. 17. 75. Copper. 88. It'll off the rim. Nothing. 91. Ratty. 2019. No good. I couldn't even tell you what that is. Well, it's definitely zinc. You see the edges deteriorated. That wouldn't happen with copper. 23. 22 Denver. And we found a couple of extra V's in this pile, this lot. See, now that looks like a V. That's what they call the unicorn. You think you see a V. It clearly looks like a V. Looks like a chevron. It's not the extra V that people are looking for. So, back to the bank. See, people say, yeah, that's a V. And then I suspect the true extra V's are pretty much doing what is going on with the cross hatching and all that. What is that? 08. It's last year Memorial. Alright. 87. '89. Weak cladding. 21. Nothing. 22. Nothing. 04. Nothing. 96. A very weak cladding as well. Looks like it could be a die crack. It could be a scratch. Do the N in cent. But we're just going to say it's not. Just ignore it. Pretend we never saw it. 99. That whiting out, it's not there. 18. Like a gouge in the E. Another 18. Nothing. 15. Nothing. Nothing. 23. And again, you see a slight, depending on how you hit it with the light, like a little cross hatching of a V. That's a unicorn V. I call it unicorn V. You think you see it. Like just as real as unicorns. To the bank. 23. But the extra V variety is consistent. It's in the same spot. And let's say it's a mint era. I don't know, variety. 83. Do it on the scale. 2.5. 93. Nothing going on. 89. Looks like a struck through grease. Back. 22. 12. 17. 99. Close AM. No good. 72. No issues. Off the copper. 17. Why bother? 92. Denver. You see a little slip in the D there, the cladding. Little poor man's doubling going on. The G and God, as well as the 2 and 92. But we're more so looking for that close AM variety, and this one is wide because the FG is literally touching the building, the initials. So this is a wide AM, as well as the A in the States is got the same space. That tells me this is a wide AM. Plus there's a space there, and then the initials is close to the building. That's a wide AM. 92 Denver. If you get the close AM, that's the coin you want. That's not it. 2000. This is, we want the wide. That's a close. You can see the FG on the close AM. There's a distance from the building. That's a close. As well, the spacing between the A and the T's. This side is closer than that. That's how you tell a close AM. And the 2000 Denver, we want the wide. That's at least a $20 coin. 81. That's what you want to look for. 23. They're out there. You don't want to pass by a 2000 vintage penny with that variety. You don't want to pass that one up. 89. No issues. 70. Parking lot special. 23. You see that the forehead's indented. I look for any kind of die clash when you see that. I don't see anything here. 21. 18. 22 Denver. 2000. Now if this was a wide AM, it'd be a nice coin. We'll check. It's close. Um, 2001. $69. It's got jelly sandwich on it. Something. Look at that. $90. It left some smudging on my thing. $2,000. It could have been oil from the rolling machine. I don't know. Close I am. 75. That's probably what it is. 87. It's not a cud. $97. $95. That's the one they said the doubles in the column and E pluribus unum. It's got to be a clear doubling. Two. $81. A little off center. $88. I think this is the year with the initial, the flaring or non-flaring. I don't know. 04. $97. $18. Now that smudging is getting to me now. I change it again. 19. $85. $15. $23. $91. $84. $21. $14. $23. $95. $17. And the last coin, I got skunked. 2000 Denver. Yep, you got skunked. Alright, enough of that, huh? Nothing. Oh well. That was pretty disturbing. But let's do it again. I'm going to stop this recording and head over to my second hunt for the day.